So, I don't know if you heard yet or not, but the Switch 2 got revealed recently, and with the introduction of a new Nintendo console, one question immediately comes to everyone's mind.
Alright, so what's this freak up to? Super Smash Bros. Is just... I love Smash so much, it's unreal. From my first experience of the series with Brawl when my family first got our Wii, or getting Smash for Wii U for my 8th birthday, I straight up played that game till it broke. It does not boot up anymore. The first game, however, that I got to take part in speculation for was Ultimate. I was 13 when that game got revealed and 14 when it came out, so I was consuming literally everything that was going on between that time, and even afterwards until Sora's reveal. My after school routine back doing Ultimate build-up was come home, get on computer, consume literally every piece of Ultimate related media on YouTube I could find, and go to sleep. Trailer analysis, hypothetical Smash movesets, reasons why certain characters could be in and which couldn't, whatever 8th grade me could get his grubby little hands on. When the game finally came out, my mom took me to get our pre-orders on GameStop and the rest of my life was set. I was then shot 256 hours later. Seriously though, I played that game an ass ton. It got me through our road trip that following year. I brought it to school several times so me and my friends could play during lunch. I just have so many fond memories of the build up to release, and post-release. However, I could totally kick a 13-year-old me's ass, and his opinions were lame as hell. Like, my most wanted character was Decidui. Do you know how upset this made me?
But now that I'm 19, way stronger and way smarter, I can actually participate in Smash speculation. And I've got a lot on my mind, so I think we should go ahead and get started. Get ready to look at my face a lot this whole time. First things first, after Smash Ultimate's DLC wrapped up, we were all wondering where the hell we go from here. The way I see it, you get like 3 options. One is to cut the roster down in half, a complete Smash exodus. Bye Byleth, bye Corrin, bye Lucina. Okay, I might be a little biased. Seriously though, Ultimate's roster doesn't have a lot of fluff, but it could definitely get cut down to size. However, I don't really like that idea. I don't really like this next one to be honest, but you could just have a full-on Smash reboot. Just a couple third parties, the main first parties, and just a couple newcomers that feel like shoo-ins, like Isaac or Bandana D. But you know me, I'm a big greedy bitch, so what I want is to them just pull an Ultimate 2. Every character is back, and maybe just top the glass off with about 100 characters after DLC? Who knows? But from now on, I'm just going to present all my ideas for all 3 of them, and just specify which one I'm talking about. Okay, I obviously had to start on characters. It's the topic with the least and most I have to talk about. Since I don't want to waste too much time on this, and I've got plenty of ideas for later segments, I think I'm just going to give you my top 10 Smash newcomers. It's going to be a really personal list too, so just get ready to hear a lot of I just like thrown in there. Here we go.
At number 10, I put Freddy Fazbear. I'm starting off really strong here, so if you want to go ahead and unsubscribe, I'll let you. The release of FNAF 1 honestly changed indie games forever, and I feel like he's a popular enough icon to be included. As for how he'd play, I guess a cool gimmick would be to give him like a power meter like in FNAF 1, and every special he lands it'll drain, and then at the very end of it, you can become super fast and super strong. I don't know, I don't really care either, I just want to see Twitter crash again. Number 9, Monster Hunter. I'm really only putting this here because like it feels like out of everything we could have gotten from Monster Hunter and Smash, we got anything but a playable character. Which kind of sucks because like a moveset for them is super easy to come up with. Just give them a bunch of weapons, maybe a special involving a Palico, and you're set. Number 7 is Alear. I know I just talked about how much I don't like the Fire Emblem representation in Smash, but if you were going to go down a cutting route, then I mean this is your best way to fix it. Alear's whole thing is summoning Fire Emblem characters to fight for her. So you can have it like every single special belongs to a different character, or you can have a different set of character specials that you can change to pressing down special. I don't know, just really quick on that one. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Or sir, I am already sweating. Number 6, Travis Touchdown. I had to limit myself to just one hack and slash character, and it was between either him, Dante, or Raiden. And I had to pick Travis Touchdown because I just love him so much. He's just an asshole white guy who you just can't help but root for in his own games. And he's got a lot of potential too. Give him basic sword slashes, a couple specials from Travis Strikes Again, and maybe from No More Heroes 3. What else are you gonna do? Number 5 is Skull Kid. Everyone knows that the Zelda representation in Smash is weak as hell. So this is a good character for all 3 options. He held it down, cut the Zelda fluff, and he's a good character to add if you need to hit that 100 quota, and it's honestly kind of a shoe-in for the reboot side. It doesn't hurt either, the Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game, so just give him the moon as a final smash and we're done here. Number 4 is going to be Shadow the Hedgehog, because if there's one series that's weaker than Zelda and Smash, it's Sonic. Don't even get me started. 1 playable character, 2 stages, and 2 assist trophies. Really? That's not even mentioning that Sonic still has a really awful rushed Brawl moveset. I think adding Shadow as Sonic's rival, kind of like how they did with Falco and Fox in Melee, is a good way to fix it. Give him his chaos magic, make him stronger and faster than Sonic, just with less defense. He just had such a great year, and I think a Smash trailer would really wrap it all up nicely. Number 3 is Bomberman, a good option, again, for all 3 options. It is so easy to come up with a Bomberman moveset, I shouldn't even mention it. But just give him some basic attacks for his basic attacks, and just nuke the hell out of his specials. I want bombs all over the place. Also, what I really want personally is for him to get hurt by his own explosions. It's very game accurate, and it would make him such a stupid, chaotic character. Number 2 goes to Dixie Kong. I love Donkey Kong Country so much, and I think without her, the series in Smash kind of feels incomplete. This is honestly only a good idea for the 100 roster, and since that's my preferred outcome, that's why it's this high up. I also just love the idea of all of her specials being the animal buddies, so give her a Rattly Up special, a Ramby Side special, done and dusted. And for number 1, I'm picking the Doom Slayer. I am so horrifically in love with this idea, it's not even funny. The Doom reboot games are both phenomenal, and the new one looks like it's going to be just as good, if not better than those, so I think a Smash inclusion is nothing but a great choice. He is such an icon. Being so incredibly and unapologetically violent, I think seeing him beat the hell out of Wario would be very funny.
Okay, sit back down. Break time.
Sorry if that's all you came here for, I just wanted to get that out of the way first. Now what?
Sakurai, can we talk? Man to man? Why did you make Donkey Kong like that?
One of the best parts about seeing a new character reveal is seeing how well they translate that game's mechanics for Smash. And notice how I said new characters, because the privilege on these assholes is insane. So I just think some veterans should get a tune-up, and some definitely need it more than others. Like, why doesn't Samus use an ice missile? I mean, like, I know you've heard that a million times, but it's just such a missed opportunity. Like, how come Donkey Kong doesn't swing on any vines, or uses Coconut Gun? Or how come Young Link doesn't use any of his Majora's Mask powers? I already mentioned how Sonic's moveset is like playable whooping cough. I just think a little glance over all the old characters will prove useful. I'm not saying everyone needs a super crazy gimmick, but I mean, like, a little here and there would go a long way. Bear with me here, just one more section and I'll shut up about characters. During the newcomer segment, I mentioned how I want Bomberman in Smash, but as I'm sure you probably know, he's already an assist trophy. Characters like him, Zero, Alucard, I think they have enough credit to be graduated up to actual fighter. Other characters, not so much. I do like assist trophies too. I think cramming more characters in this game is really good, but it just feels like the ones we have right now are more second place prizes for those characters than anything else. Other characters though in video games don't have any place being fighters but would make amazing assists. One idea I really like is Ochi. You can ride on his back and have him like go pick up items for you or send him to attack enemies, anything he does in Pikmin. The Wisps in Sonic also always appear as items, so maybe they could be assist trophies in this game too. It could be you just get all of them and they can change depending on where you are on the stage. Like if you're off ledge, then you get the rocket, or if you're running, you get the laser. I don't really know, but like I said, Sonic's representation in Smash kinda sucks, so anything is good, really honest. Staying on the Sega side of things, I think one of the drivers from Crazy Taxi would be hilarious. Like you summon them and they just start driving around, running over your opponents and picking up passengers, dropping them off, doing drifts, whatever really. I love Crazy Taxi so much, but I just don't think it has any spot being playable. If we do actually get Doomslayer in Smash, then I think a Kako Demon would be just an amazing assist trophy. Have him come in, shoot fireballs everywhere, it up. What else do you need? One more thing, I think all bosses in the game should be able to show up as assist trophies, kind of like what they did with Rathalos. They'd be nerfed heavily, of course, but I mean, like, I think it'd be neat. So you got your characters, you got your assists, but where are they gonna fight? Smash stages, just like the characters, need to do a really good job when portraying the game's mechanics. Most of them do just fine, but new ones would be greatly appreciated. One idea I've had for a while is a monkey ball stage. It's kind of like Spiral Mountain, but instead of spinning, it would bounce up and down and change where you are depending on the map. Maybe you can make Ai show up as a stage hazard and start damaging everybody when he runs along. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of potential there. But that's one all about function. What about one all about fashion? That's right, more Sonic shit. I love Seaside Hill so much. I think it's one of the best looking areas in the whole series. Give it destructible environments, a couple egg robos as stage hazards, and you're good to go. All I want from it is the music, and for it to just look really pretty. I was thinking earlier about putting Pac-Maze in there from Smash 3DS, because I love that stage, but then it hit me. Why use that when Namco Museum exists? A Namco Museum stage would be awesome. Just a long series of stages that kind of shift how Stage Morph does. Like, a mappy stage would suck, but at least on Namco Museum you don't have to play it for long. You got Dig Dug, Pole Position, the aforementioned Pac-Maze, a lot of potential there too. Hey, what was I just shoving down your throat a couple weeks ago? If you saw that video, you know I love TikTok clock. And if we don't get a Smash stage that takes entirely within it, I'm gonna relapse, and that's gonna suck because I'm way too pretty to smoke. You can base it off the original Mario 64 design or the new revamped Mario Kart design. Just a couple cogs, gears, and like pendulums as stage hazards, and that's all I really ask for. Sticking with the Mario Kart theme, I think a stage based on Waluigi's Pinball would be awesome. I have no idea what it would play like, no idea how it'd even look. Just a stage with pinball hazards sounds so fucking neat. Shovel Knight should 100% be a Smash character, but he's like number 11 for me. He's a really good choice, don't get me wrong, but he's like a couple really good choices behind. A Shovel Knight stage, though, would be crazy. It could be the Plains of Passage, the Tower of Fate, anything really. I think auto-scrollers can be good if done right, and this could 100% be one of those times. You can also keep it in 8-bit graphics or upscale it to HD, I don't care, I just want to hear the music to be honest. A stage based on Tetris is super overdue. Put characters at the bottom of a Tetris board. Blocks would fall, points would get scored, resulting in explosions that would damage opponents. I think it'd be really cool too if that was like the only way to get KOs. Once your opponent gets up to 100%, you can knock them into an explosion and that would automatically take a stock. That is kind of a unique gimmick though, so I understand if they changed it to a new game mode. Wait a minute. Obviously, first and foremost, we need a really good story mode up in this piece. I have had my fair share of pros and cons with every adventure mode from every Smash game, but with their powers combined, take the good parts out of all of them, I think we make something special here. Melee. I love exploring all the fleshed out Nintendo worlds, not just like regular stages. That's a must. Brawl, give me your cutscenes. These are such great fan service and do an amazing job at telling the story in my eyes. Ultimate gives us a good example of what a world map could look like. Just make it make sense and make it go along the areas of the levels you go about and just make it look not like that. Oh, and Wii U and 3DS, I've actually already called your Uber home, so you guys can clock out early. Now I might be asking a lot here, like a fully expansive story mode with a bunch of cutscenes and a full world map, but that's my video. Hop off my jock, dude. Now that's out of the way, I can finally talk about my ideas. You ready? I promise you you're not. Smash Battle Royale. Remember Smash Run? I think just put 20 or 40 characters into that giant stage and you go about collecting stat boosts and everything, but instead of fighting at the end, you fight the entire time. You can either put it in stamina mode or give it like set blast zones, depending on where the camera is, and pick your poison. Hell, Mario Party got a Battle Royale mode, and you think Smash isn't next? To be fair, they could just port Smash Run over and I wouldn't even flinch. My final idea might be just as dumb, so stick with me here, but I'm talking double Smash. Everyone's an ice climber. It's kind of like normal Smash, except on the character select screen, you choose two characters. You pick one to lead and one to support behind you. Whenever you do an attack, both characters do that same attack at the same time. When your leader is knocked out, you lose a stock, but when your support's knocked out, your leader can continue on just at the cost of some frame data and power. Would double Smash require a ton of balancing? Yep. Would double Smash be competitively viable? Not a chance. Would it be funny as hell? You know it. Does this idea suck?
Well, I think that's a good spot to leave things for now. If you've got something you want to see in Smash for Switch 2, let me know in the comments. If you hate my ideas and want to tell me to get a haircut, do that too.
But just some final notes while I have you, I think Smash for Switch 2 should have some no-duh inclusions, like how Ultimate does its classic mode, and little tips and tricks between loading screens. The music player, a cookbook, a Santa tracker for the holidays, a mode that'll feed my cats, a mode that'll put Subway Surfers between the gameplay, do my taxes. Alright, fine, maybe that is a little much. Go ahead and take out Double Smash.